You ever feel like you're trying to navigate this incredibly complex world without a map? I mean, if you have ever felt just completely overwhelmed by choices, well, this explainer is for you. We're going to look at a clear, actionable framework to help you find your way.
So, does this sound familiar? Your mind feels like a web browser with like 50 tabs open all at once. You're trying to figure out the right career move, how to handle the tricky conversation, what to do next on a project, and every single one of those tabs is screaming for your attention. And with every new piece of info, every new opinion, it feels like our internal GPS is just constantly recalculating, right? And you know what? It is absolutely exhausting. That pressure to make the perfect call every single time, it can just freeze you in your tracks.
What we're really searching for in those moments is just clarity. We're craving a trusted voice, a mentor who can cut through all that noise and just give us clear, confident direction. Someone to just say, hey, this is the way. Go.
So what if you had access to that exact kind of mentorship, like 24/7? Well, that's the whole idea behind what we're calling the Divine Mentor Protocol. You can think of it as a constant, always-on coaching session for basically every decision you have to make. And it's really important to see how this is framed. This is not just some, hopeful idea or a nice thought. It's a practical, three-part system. It's actually designed to give you personalized guidance in real time, all of it built on one single powerful promise. And here it is. This is that foundational promise from Psalm 32, verse 8. And look closely at the words here: instruct, teach, and counsel. This isn't just one kind of guidance. It's basically a multi-layered leadership development plan packed into one sentence. Okay, so let's break that down. We're going to deconstruct that verse into its three distinct, actionable layers. This is how we turn a promise into a process you can actually use.
So here's how it all works together. Instruction gives you the what, like the very next practical thing you need to do. Teaching gives you the why, the big picture principles, so you actually get the strategy behind it. And counsel, that's the how, the real-time strategic advice for how to navigate the situation as it's happening. See? It's a complete guidance system.
And this comparison just illustrates the mental shift perfectly. We can spend all our time just following the map, relying on our own limited experience, or frantically Googling for answers at 2 in the morning. Or we can pause and get directions straight from the one who actually made the map. It's a huge shift from just hunting for information to actually asking for true insight. Now, this next part, this is arguably the most critical piece of the entire protocol, because it's not just about the advice you get, but how that advice is delivered. This is all about the power of psychological safety. Let's just pull out that last phrase from the verse, with my loving eye on you. That right there, that changes everything. It tells us that the who behind the guidance is just as important as the what. The whole perspective is one of love and total support. I mean, think about this contrast for a second. A micromanager watches you with a critical eye, right? Almost waiting for you to mess up, and that fear just paralyzes you. But a true mentor, they watch with a supportive eye. They are invested in your growth, which creates the freedom you need to take smart risks, to innovate, and to act boldly.
And this is exactly why this framework is the ultimate antidote to imposter syndrome. You know that feeling, that nagging voice that says you're not good enough, that you're going to be found out? It just dissolves when you operate with the confidence that the one guiding you isn't there to catch you failing, but is actually there to cheer you on to success. It's a profound psychological safety.
Okay, so how do we make this real? How do we take it from a nice idea to something we actually do? Well, it all comes down to a really simple challenge: to put this protocol into practice, starting like right now. We're going to focus on just one. That's it. Not 10 things, not 5 things. The key is simplicity. Let's just start with one.
So I want you to think about it right now. What is one decision, big or small, that's on your mind? Could be about a project, a personal choice, a tough conversation. It doesn't matter. Just pick one thing.
And before you do anything else with it, run this simple 3-step protocol. First, just pause. Seriously, stop the frantic mental gymnastics. Second, consciously ask for the what and the why, for instruction and teaching. And then third, move forward, act, not with anxiety, but with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that a loving, supportive eye is on you. The bottom line is, you're not meant to figure all this out by yourself. You have a standing invitation to a 24/7 coaching session. So the real question is, what will you go and build with the kind of confidence that comes from being truly well counseled?